Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Tarot Talk Live, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. If you are new, please welcome yourselves in by hitting that subscribe button, you guys. And also, I want to congratulate everybody because guess what? We hit 100 subscribers. One more time for everybody. Yes, we did it, you guys. So congratulations to the channel. Congratulations to everybody who is a subscriber. We are going to start going live. Because of this, we are going to be having a live watch party, you guys. And I am going to set that for this coming up Friday. Okay, this coming up Friday. I believe, what is Friday's date? I'm kind of like behind the curtain right now. I think it's the 14th. All right, but on the 14th of August, we will have a live watch party and I will be doing some free giveaways. We're going to have some tarot trivia. We're going to have some fun. We're going to look at some old episodes and we're just going to have a good time. And also, we are going to have a free question and answer session. Okay. So after the live, if you guys want to stick around, I am going to be taking questions for about an hour. All right. It's going to be subscriber only. We'll get to ask. So you have to be subscribed to the channel in order to ask a question. But I will make it so that everybody has a chance to ask a question. Okay. Um, of course, what we can do within that hour. Okay. So I will stick around for an additional hour to answer your questions, and we will talk about going forward on the channel, us going live, how that's going to work, how it's going to look. The channel is completely changing, you guys. This is a interactive channel. It is designed to be interactive, but I did not want to go fully live until we got to a certain threshold as far as our subscribers. Okay. Now that we have hit that mark, you guys, I feel comfortable going live. Okay. So I don't need a lot of you. I just need some of you to participate. So please hit that notification bell and select all so that you can be notified whenever I do go live. Okay. I will also put out an announcement for this week's live, you guys, since we have hit 100 subscribers. We're going to have a live watch party and it's going to be on Friday, probably at around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will keep you posted. I just want to make sure I get a light snack in me after having a long work day, and then I will be going live with you guys. Okay. So that is the plan. And let's get to the reading. So these cards are kind of discombobulated. Okay, here we go. So let's get into the reading for today. Let's go over some unanswered and unasked questions, I believe. Some of these we may have already kind of touched on it, but we didn't specifically look into it. But I do want to know, was the scene cleaned? Okay. Was the scene cleaned? Was it scrubbed, if you will, to remove any evidence, anything that may lead others towards key evidence? Okay. We talked about the potential of someone cleaning or removing evidence from a crime scene and how one could ensure that someone was in a vulnerable state. Okay. for evidence purposes, say when a trial starts, you know. Um, and right now, things are so bad as to how the evidence was collected that I feel like if it were to go to trial, if I were a defense attorney, I know the first things that I would touch on. You know what I mean? Like the crime scene was, I feel like, botched very early on by professionals, y'all. I feel like there should be lawsuits by the Guthrie family. Hmm. Or at least those that care about Nancy, should I say. Because why was the scene released so early on? They're not even done getting evidence. They've recently gone back as of about a week and a half ago. They went back for more evidence, maybe even less than that. So my thing is, why was the scene released? Good question, and let's start with that. Why was the scene released so early on? Okay, why was the scene released so early on? Oh my God. Under the deck, twin flames, coffee cup, wedding rings. We have abundance, girl with the snake, and healing heart. What? Abundance, girl with the snake, and healing heart? Under the deck, twin flames, coffee cup, and wedding rings. This is an indication of a some maybe a pair, two people who are married. There's an individual of definitely people that are married. I'm getting people in a relationship with twin flames here, some sort of a soul tie connection. And I feel like there are two soul tie connections. There's an energy of two people who may be connected and two people who are connected by marriage. But I feel like with Coffee Cup, there's an energy of people getting together and having a conversation or a discussion, coming to terms or some sort of an agreement. Now we have abundance with girl with the snake. Now this is an indication of money and someone who feminine in energy, being very being able to make things happen or being able to persuade people with their abundance. And then healing heart here. Freedom from some sort of a toxic relationship or addiction. It's like someone with money persuading someone else. Hmm. Something about an addiction. Hmm. Okay, we got heartbroken again. So we have healing heart and we have heartbroken. Stabbed in the back. And then we have love. Grieving, mourning, stabbed in the back and love. Mm, mm, mm. This is kind of bothering me. Um, I feel like we talked about that in the last reading, you guys. Okay. Let's get into Annie. Let's get into Savannah and her plea, her plea, her public plea to the world. Why didn't Annie come online to plea with Savannah this last time? That's where I want to start. Why didn't Annie go online with Savannah? Annie and Cameron. Let's just throw Cameron in there as well because he was on the first two times or three. So why didn't they all come together and get online together? Why was Savannah there by herself? What's the energy around the reason Savannah was there by herself? Heart with the key. Ascending. Seduction. Love call. Soulmates. Under the deck. Kisses. Unconditionally loving. Giving and receiving. Lightning. Sudden change. Shocking news. There's an upheaval. Mirror. Self image. Relationships reflecting our wounds and introspection. So there's some information that she is receiving or has received that was shocking, that has caused some sort of an upheaval. And now she is protecting her own self image or relationship. And also, had they all been there together, it would be obvious that something has changed. Okay. Heart with the key here. She is the one opening the heart, getting together and perfect. And then it has ascending and seduction here, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase. And then we have seduction. It's almost like realizing that you've been seduced or realizing that you've been had or taken advantage of. We have love call and we have soulmates. Again, I feel that there's an energy of, there's a lot to be said about how things have changed. There is definitely some sort of an upheaval that has taken place. Under the deck, behind it all, it says narcissist, one sided relationship. So there's something going on behind the scenes. There's something has changed here. There's a rift. Okay. There's a rift here. Boundaries and intimacy here. Disrespect. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. And intimacy. There's some sort of a close relationship. I feel like there's an energy of someone has crossed boundaries. Under the deck, we have antisocial and we have envy here. Resentful, antisocial, silent treatment because they're not content. They're not content. There's something that they're not pleased with or something they're not satisfied with. So they're keeping someone at a distance. Do you feel that Annie or Savannah no longer trust her sister? Is there questions now that are happening between in the inner circle? Do you know what I'm saying? Is there some sort of dissent between the siblings? Whoa. You see those cards? It went flying and it got stuck, literally got stuck on the tripod. Trapped. Y'all, this card went flying and got stuck on my tripod. It didn't even fall on the floor. Trapped. Stuck. No options. And look at the last word here: unforgiveness. There's something going on here. There's something going on here. Tell me about trap. Okay, those went in two different directions. So we got psychopath in the reverse, and we got puzzle. Okay, so there's an energy of someone who is shattered by information. They're trying to get it out of their head here with clear your mind here and shattered. And then we have nurturing and epiphany. It's like they're looking for answers. All right. With nurturing here, this is all about wisdom. They're trying to gain clarity. They're trying to get answers. They're trying to somehow rationalize within themselves how someone could have done something so psychotic here with psychopath here in the reverse and puzzled. It's like they're confused and trying to rationalize things in their mind as to how this could have happened. Could that be why Savannah was like, you've always tried to do the right thing? We know you've always tried to do the right thing, or we know you just tried to do the right thing. Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? We were all like, who the hell is she talking to? It sounds like she's talking to somebody she knows. Didn't it? It sounded as though she was talking to someone that she knew. Let's look at the tarot. Let's look at the tarot. It's when it says love call and soulmates, could that have been a cry out to your soulmate, to your sibling for answers? Could it have been that Annie is nowhere to be found or not being responsive? And that was Savannah's way of reaching out to her sister, like, hey, now is the time, to do the right thing. You've done the right thing all this time. Like, let's just bring this home, bring mom home type energy. It just felt so personal. I feel like she did everything except for say bring mom home. Was Savannah talking to someone that she knew? King of Cups, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Oh my God. The Three of Swords and the Four of Wands, this is all about some sort of family trauma or trauma that is taking place within the family or within the home, trauma inside the home or within the family. Um, the King of Cups and the Seven of Swords, this is an energy of someone who is being deceitful. They're distancing themselves or they're trying to create distance or having the appearance of being distant, but at the same time, they're secretly devoted. There's a secret devotion. There's the energy of exactly who you're talking to. Do you see what I mean? That Seven of Swords is all about like trying to create a diversion. And that King of Cups is all about distance, but it is all about being devoted to someone. Right now, with the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords, this is an energy of taking a risk and playing mind games. Do you know what I'm saying? Taking a risk and also some sort of communication. And it's like you're playing, it's like almost like you're trying to get over someone's head, right? Yeah, interesting. Trying to get a message out, right? But it's a hidden message. It's a message that only the person that hears it will know exactly who you're talking to. You know what I mean? You know how you can say something to someone and only that person knows exactly what you're saying? Everybody else that may hear it may be like, okay, but the person who is it's meant for knows exactly what you mean. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's where we are with that. Under the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. And we have the 10 of Cups here with the Four of Cups. This matters because this represents an energy of family. And it also represents an energy of someone who is separated, okay? Or someone who is purposefully distanced themselves or has cut themselves off from family, perhaps. The Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, this only represents an energy of Someone who has separated themselves or they have gone rogue, right? Queen of Cups is all about support, providing support for others, helping others. You know what I mean? But that Nine of Pentacles represents independence. It's a sense of cutting yourself off from those that you love. Why? Why all of a sudden are we cutting ourselves off? We have the Six of Swords and we have the Strength card here. This is all about someone who's trying to get away, running away from a situation, perhaps with the Strength card, holding something back, or looking for protection, or running away from a situation, needing protection. Okay. So we don't know where Annie is. Where is Annie? Where is she? Let's see. Let's ask what the oracle message is and then we'll look at the tarot. Where is Annie? Where is she? Where is Annie? What is the energy around where Annie is right now? What she's doing, how she's feeling. What her intentions are. Okay. Where is Annie right now? One card wanted to come out. Okay. So we have success. We have perfect fit. New beginning. And we have authority here. Okay. This is Emperor energy. So she's somewhere with her husband. And I feel like they're looking for a new start. There's the energy of going somewhere new, traveling perhaps to a new location, going overseas. You see, there's like water here. That is water. That is like the sunset, and that's like a body of land and another body of land. So I'm getting an energy of traveling with her husband, going somewhere new with success and perfect fit. It's like they're going to the perfect place where they can start over and be successful and not have to worry about coming back. Um, we talked about this, I believe, in the previous reading. Her mother, Nancy, was from Australia. So, I mean, she lived in Australia. So perhaps, perhaps that's where they are. Perhaps that's where they are. We have fast changes here and social status. So look at the crown. I'm getting an energy of they are somewhere in another country. Fast changes in social status with success and perfect fit. I feel like they do also have some money. Yeah, moving up in resources, you guys, are the next two cards. They've gotten some money from somewhere. They have gotten some money from somewhere. Where is the question? Where is Annie? Let's look at the tarot messages here and see what we get. Just see what we get. Where is Annie? Okay, let's stop here. So we have Justice here. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Judgment card and the Hierophant. So this right here is telling me with the Judgment card and the Hierophant, like her, and I feel like her husband, there's an energy of starting over and going somewhere where they cannot be judged, somewhere where the law will not do anything to them. Do you see what I'm saying? We have the Justice card and we have the Ace of Wands. So, again, this is all about the law. This is all about the law. The Ace of Wands is an energy of excitement, um, something happening quickly. I also feel like there's an energy of them being very like under pressure. So I feel like they're somewhere where they had to go in order to remain safe, free from judgment here. Okay. The Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. See, this is an energy of them being able to basically hide or be under like some sort of a protection or a protective status. Do you see what I'm saying? By being in this other country where there's no extradition laws. And not only that, come on, you know that we're in such bad status when it comes to other countries right now. Like they just do not respect us the way that they used to. And I feel that this is a way that they're going to be able to have this protection guaranteed. I'm telling you right now. So their luck is going to change. Yeah, they're going to be protected because of the political situation that we're in right now is going to help solidify their status and they're going to be protected. So I feel like if they have made it to another country, they're not going to come back and they're going to be free from prosecution. I'm just telling you right now. So that is my take on things. That is what the cards say. You guys, this is listen. Everything that we say on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. I am not by any way declaring that this is, factual. Okay. Can I put my disclaimer up here? There you go. That is the disclaimer. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. It was just a couple of questions that have been on my mind that I thought I would ask the cards and you. So let me know what you guys think. All right. If you've come up with anything different, let me know in the comments. I will see you guys on the next reading and on the next conspiracy theory. And again, look for the announcement for us to go live. And it's going to be on Friday. I'm not clear on the time yet, but it should be around the 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, you guys, I will see you guys later. Love you. Bye.